Change the title. Hmm. The title's supposed to be different. Alright. The Fairy God. The Fairy Godmother. That is me. I'll just post in the Discord and live. I should probably change my hat. Do I have the blindfold? I have the sunglasses. None of these particularly bring the bravado of a true... Ah! This is me. This is who I am. Finally, some human intelligence. Yes. Yeah, I think Big Pooh, if he misses this stream, he's gonna cry. He's gonna cry, legitimately. Is this one, like, can I do... You guys still see it? Nah, it shows up weird. Okay. Yeah, we'll do it live. Good. Oh. System. I don't know, we'll just make a new game, I guess. The Fairy God. The Fairy God Chronicles.
Yes, indeed.
Indeed. My name? Perry the God. Wait. Perry Godmother. I write Perry like P-E, not P-A. You thought that he's called Brewai? I'm Shroom Master. I'm Shroom Master. Yeah, my gender is male. Don't cancel me for this, the woke mob. Haha. Don't come after me. I say what I think and I think what I say. Indeed, I am deprived. There's no other way. There's no other way. The Perry Godmother. The burial gift? I don't need any burial gift. We do it live. Yeah, this is more my style. I think I'm the Great Swamp Outcast. Build. Large head. Big brains. Large head. Alright. I think we're done. Got stung by a bee in my leg. And it hurts like hell. But I jumped up to grab my AirPods to watch this. Yeah, I have the future tech. Let me just try to remember how to play Dark Souls. I don't play these kinds of games anymore. I play more sophisticated games. How do I sprint? Wait. No! Oh, okay, that's how. Okay. I used to play Dark Souls was very popular when I tried it in high school days. These days, I just play Minecraft. Yeah! Podcast voice? This is my natural voice now. I thought we were... I've been doing too many podcasts. Dark Souls looks easy. It is easy. It's more difficult when you're doing the blindfolded parry-only run, though. Way more difficult. See, there's... Oh, wait. The parry. I forgot. I was doing parry. Ah! Ah! Okay. Parry this! Oh, shit. Wait. This is not the parry shield. I can't parry with this. Wait, how... I need the parry shield. I can't parry with this. Bro, why? How do I parry? Big Pooh. L2. I'm pressing L2. He does the shield slam. Look at him. Parry with hand? Oh, no. I don't think you can parry with hand. I'm gonna need some better equipment before I can... Okay, we're gonna have to do this parry-less until we get past the first boss. Until then, we'll do it live. Yeah! One-hand club and L2. Let's try it. Equipment. Remove. No, that just punches. That's just punching. That does the weird screaming thing. We'll do it live. Screw it. I don't care anymore. You're clicking the wrong button, dude. No. You don't know how this works. I think you need the parry shield. The parry you cannot parry with hand, dude. You want to debate me? This is not even a debate podcast, but I'll debate you. I'll nail you into the plank like you're a nail. You don't want to debate the master debater. Yeah. Ooh. He's good. You've trained. Oh, no, he caught me. I knew you'd do this. Your master move. You can't hit me now. It's been too long since I've played this. You have the advantage. Yeah. The parry god wins again. I can't parry with my hand. You guys have no idea what you're talking about. This is literally... This is why democracy doesn't work. This is why I'm against democracy. What was it the president George Washington once said? Or John Adams or some guy. He once said, want to know the best argument against democracy? Go talk to the average voter. They said that. It's a real quote. Go look it up. Go look it up. I swear to God. Don't cancel me for this. I'm just using facts. I don't care if the facts don't align with your feelings. One hand club and try all left buttons. I did try all the left buttons. God damn it. The party shield. It's not party shield. It's parry shield. Let's get that straight. Hitman Penguin says I'm just weak. I swear to God. I swear to God. I'm really good. I'm gonna get the parry shield. I'm gonna buy the parry shield now. I'm gonna buy it from the dude. The smithy. Google where to buy parry shield. Yeah! Wait, how do I jump again? Oh, there is no jumping in Dark Souls 3. It's only in Elden Ring. The Rings of Elden. There ain't no rule you can't parry with a hand. Look, Google parry with hand. Look it up on Grok. Wait, I'm gonna look it up on Grok. You're gonna wish you were never born. Grok. Why it's lagging a lot. I think it's because of I'm running all this advanced simulation for the webcam. Can you parry with the hand in Dark Souls 3? We're asking Grok now. Yes, you can parry with your bare hand. Unarmed. Bare hand parry. Equip no weapons in either hand. If you have no weapons, then you can parry. If I have no club. You're saying I should have done it with fists? Fists only gameplay? Look, kid. Look, kid.
Ashen 1.
This is not a fists only. This is parry only.
Well, let me, I am.
Okay. Let's allot the Estus. I don't use magic on this run. Okay, looks good. Where do I buy weapons? Case is settled, no weapons. No.
I don't want to see him.
I swear to God.
Ah.
Purchase item. You must be selling one of these parry shields. Aha! The leather shield. The leather shield. That must be the large leather shield. Which one of these can parry? Yeah, this one. Parry. Parry the platypus. Aha! See, this is what we need. Perhaps I need a bit of chainmail armor. Never use blue flask. Oh. A real man would use his hands to parry and his fists to fight air too. You short-sighted little man. You short-sighted little man.
Ashen 1.
Okay. Let me put on the letter shield.
Well,
What is this, Banjo-Kazooie? What do we need more of? Strength, I guess. Where's adaptability?
farewell.
I'm a strong guy. Embed it. Embed the coiled sword. Gasa. This is all blindfolded, by the way. Okay, let me try this parry stuff. Yeah. Yep, that's how I remember it working. Yep. Alright, let's get cracking. Wait, this is the wrong way. Yeah. Shit. So this is the inspiration for Swamp? Yeah. I was actually working on Swamp today. I'm gonna be reworking all the mushroom models. Trying to make them look a bit nicer. I've found some plugins for Blender that allows me to paint sort of using layers. Sort of in a more Photoshop or GIMP style way of painting. Krita. Come here! It's simple, really. I played Sekiro. Yeah! Be careful. Oh! Oh, God! You're good. But I've mastered the blade. Oh. Well, a bit rusty. I will admit I didn't see where he was. Had I seen where he was, I would probably have nailed that parry. Can you confirm or deny? Sounds like something Robert would say. That Swamp is based on Farron's Keep. It is. It is. Is it true that it's actually canon? Ah, that's an unparryable attack, of course. That's an unparryable attack. See, that's why I don't get him. Oh, God! This is why you don't heal so quickly. This is why you don't heal so quickly. Have to be careful in these types of games. It's all about the planning and strategy. This is why I'm the parry god and you're not. Farron's Keep. I'm expecting magical forest animals and mushrooms and a luger. See, I'm imagining something like this in Swamp where you have the big castle up on the hill, but you can't reach it at first. You have to use the teleporter at the shrine. And then you can walk through the connected world. Okay, okay, kid. Whoa! Okay, okay. Come here, come here. Oh! See, that's the thing. I have to listen for the cues. I don't see the cues because this is blindfold. The castle should look exactly like that. I don't know if Slorb knows the lore, but Farron's Keep actually is what you described, minus the Luger. You're talking about because in Dark Souls 1, this is the Lonely Traveler. This guy has a lot of lore. I mean, there are mushrooms, right? Farron's Keep, because you have the wolf. This is where the wolf was in Dark Souls 1. And the cat. Those who know. Well, welcome, Alice. Welcome. In the future, back to the future, we're gonna need a bigger boat. Ugh! See, this is the trick. This is the trick. You have to plan your attack. You have to plan your attack. Plan your parries. When he goes in for the swing, you... Bah! Look. I'm usually good, but it's the blindfold that's throwing me off, I swear to God. I can't show this on stream, but if you look under his his pants, you'll notice. Freeze frame that. You'll see what I mean. This is harder than triple N and triple B, and you know how I feel about challenges. Gotcha! Tooey! Hey yo, what is this? Sekiro? If you pair him, you can like two-shot him. Well, I don't try to abuse game mechanics. Oh no, oh no. Got my pulse going. Some people play this game to relax. I play it because it keeps my cardiovascular system healthy. But yeah, the mushrooms in Mushroom game gonna be remade, looking nicer. I got a lot of fixes coming in. Mushrooms don't spawn in the same positions all the time anymore either. Whoa! Tung 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 sour. Gotcha. I would play Dark Souls 3, but my game's corrupted and lags too much. Try using parries. Like me. You might get somewhere in life, kid. Ah! Mushroom game remastered before the game even releases. Yeah. No, so the thing with the mushrooms was that none of the mushrooms were like hand painted. They were mostly just like colors, right? So there was no color variation or texture to them. They were all just showing very basic stuff. Wait, hold on. Do I have even the YouTube chat on? Maybe there's been like YouTubers. They better look really tasty. They do now. And I'm using a bunch of new techniques to make it a Dark Souls reference. I get it, because the Prepare to Die edition was the one that came before the remaster. But this is Prepare to Pick. Whoa, tung 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 sour. Come on, wipe at me. See, this is why we can't have them. This is why carrying is difficult. Isn't it? There surface paint? No, I'm using a different plugin. I'm using Uchu Paint, as it's called, which is almost like Substance Painter in a way. Well, it has the layer, so you can actually do like layers. Ah. Dark Souls 3. I think thematically, Dark Souls 3 has a bit more going for it because it feels like it's a bit more complete. Elite dev downloading plugins just for fun. Yeah. Well, I mean the Uchu Paint, which I saw at UCU Paint because that's the Like it's UCU. Alice, don't you dare. Don't you dare. Everyone who's about to make a nasty comment on my gameplay, read the title. Read the title. Anyone who's making a nasty comment on my gameplay, read the title before you start cyberbullying. Okay. Yeah, it's been a year since I played. What's an idea? I'm listening, Gufford. I'm listening. But yeah, I recommend Uchu Paint. Or UCU Paint. Okay, okay. Come here, come here. There is no difficulty slider in this game, Hitman. Those you can't parry. Use the Horn of Sesame and summon Super Hog to bust over all that enemies. Ramen Guy says director of the movie Backroom has multiplied by 4. What? This is me when I play Dark Souls 3. But yeah, the floppy ears, they changed the game, man. I swear. In Swamp, it changes the game. Floppy ears, I swear to God, man. I swear to Grok. Please. I beg you, please. Never mess with the Harry God. Harry Godmother. I've played Sekiro. You best be careful. I know every in and out of every single move you ever made. Oh yeah, I should do a Perry God roleplay with Miles. I'll call him up soon. Oh! Sir? Okay, okay. I'll call up Miles. I asked Robert if he would play Dark Souls, instantly brought up the hentai name.
Hey, what's good?
Oh, hey Miles. I want to do a roleplay scenario. It's set in Firelink Shrine, and you are the guy with the samurai sword outside, and I'm the parry god, and we'll simulate this, like sort of, you know, I'm about to walk up to you and like parry every single move you make, and then ultimately take you down, and you will have to like praise, you know, as I take you down, you'll praise how good I am at parrying. So let's start it from the top, and we'll act out the scenario.
I'm locked in. I'll be standing there just waiting for the fire to crackle until you step into the way. Let's do this.
I walk up and I say, hear ye, it is I, the parry god.
I don't even look up at first. I just shift my weight, the sword clicking against the scabbard. A parry god, huh? Big words for someone walking into a graveyard.
Okay.
I finally look up, eyes cold, and then I just snap the blade out fast. A quick horizontal slash aimed right at your ribs.
Well, I parry it. I parry it, as I always do. Parry god style.
I actually feel that hit. I stumble back a step, the shock of the impact vibrating all the way up my arm. I just stare at the blade for a second, genuinely confused.
You
actually timed
again. And then I kick you in the nuts.
Oof. I double over instantly, the sword clattering to the ground as I let out a strangled gasp. I'm just wheezing on the dirt, completely winded and wondering where it all went wrong.
And now you start praising me and say how good I am at parrying.
I'm just gasping for air over here. I can't even believe it. The timing. It's perfect. I fought thousands, but you're on another level. You're actually a god at this.
Say my name.
I'm just still trying to catch my breath here. The parry god. Truly a master of the blade.
And how many tries did it take?
I'm still just staring up at you from the dirt. One. just one. You didn't miss a beat.
It took me one parry to take you down, huh?
I'm just lying here in the dust. One single clean movement. I'm a joke. You just deleted my whole career in like 3 seconds.
It only takes a parry for a god.
I just stay there staring up at the sky, completely defeated. Can't even argue with that. When you're that precise, the rest of us are just target practice.
This is why I'm the parry god, and then I take my my parry shield and I chop your head off.
I don't even have time to blink. Just a flash of steel and then silence. Everything just goes black as I hit the dirt one last time. R.I.P. to the samurai.
How many souls do I get?
I'm just a heap of armor and a headless torso now. But let's say you just walked away with a massive haul, like a King's Ransom in souls.
Yeah, but how many?
Basically
number?
Since you just completely dismantled a high-level samurai, let's go with 10,000.
10,000 souls! Holy shit, Miles. That's a lot of souls.
Right?
Oh!
You just walked into the shrine, did one clean move, and basically retired for the day. Absolute efficiency.
Okay, I'm gonna level up. I go to the shrine maiden. I go to her and I say, I would like to level up my schlong size.
I'm just watching this play out from the sidelines now. The shrine maiden just freezes, totally blank stare. I think she's genuinely wondering if that's even a stat in the game.
I point to the stat. I say it is one. I'd like to level it up 1,000 times using my souls.
The shrine maiden just looks at you, then at the souls, then back at you. She's probably thinking, I get paid in silence and prayer, not this. But she just sighs and starts the ritual. You can basically feel the energy shifting as you hit that 1,000-fold increase. You're now officially the most well-equipped person in Firelink.
I walk back to the corpse of the samurai.
I'm just staring at the headless torso. You're walking back over there with a whole new set of attributes. What's the plan now?
I wonder,
Just showing
perhaps
off.
there is some way I could put this new skill to use.
I'm just imagining the absolute chaos of this. You've got a headless samurai in the dirt and a newly upgraded asset. I'm curious if there's someone left in Firelink who's even brave enough to look your way now.
I try to bust a nut and see what happens.
I'm just staring at this from the void. The moment you let it rip is not even a normal bust. Tell me, alright, I'm not really comfortable with where this is going.
I go back to the fire maiden. I say, can I level up my my chest size?
The shrine maiden just looks at you. She's probably wondering why you're treating the bonfire like a gym for aesthetic upgrades. You want to put those souls into something actually useful, or are we just redesigning your avatar today?
I would like to level up my chest size, yes.
The shrine maiden just
And also my
sighs.
butt.
She just closes her eyes and accepts her fate. At this point, you're not even a character anymore. You're just a walking customizer menu. You want the full overhaul or what?
I go back to the samurai's corpse.
I'm just imagining the scene. You're strolling back to that headless guy with a completely new physique. basically a custom character creator come to life. What's the move?
Well, I approach him Perry style. Because I am the Perry God.
I'm just visualizing the sheer confidence. You're gliding back toward that corpse with the custom-built physique and the mindset of a legend. The samurai doesn't even have a head to be intimidated, but you're still bringing that energy.
Well, another samurai approaches. It's the brother of the samurai I just annihilated.
Oh, here we go. He's probably seen his brother's head rolling around, and he is not in a good mood. I can see him now, gripping the hilt of his sword with white knuckles.
He sees my modestly, or sort of not modestly, but enormous schlong and makes a comment.
He just stops dead in his tracks. His eyes go wide, and he just forgets how to breathe for a second. He looks down, then back up at you, and just goes, "What in the name of the first flame is that?"
And then he says something else.
He just shakes his head, totally bewildered. "I came here for revenge," he says. "But I think I've just seen something that defies all laws of nature."
Then he says something else.
He just looks at you with this mix of horror and genuine respect. "I don't even know if I can fight a man who carries a weapon like that," he admits. His voice
I
actually
start
cracking
swinging
a
around
little.
my schlong. Like
I'm just visualizing the absolute chaos. Look, I'm not comfortable with the sexual direction of this roleplay.
Okay, well I don't use it like a lasso. I just say, fight me 1-on-1, mano a mano.
Back in the game, the brother just narrows his eyes, finally snapping out of it. He lets out a sharp exhale and draws his blade with a metallic ring, stepping into a fighting stance. "Your strange gifts mean nothing to a true warrior," he says. "He's coming at you fast."
I parry
a
him and
heavy
kick him in the
overhead-
balls.
Oof. Again, he just collapses in a heap, exactly like his brother. I think there's a family trait here where they're just completely unprepared for the nut shot. He's
I
just
take the
wheezing in
10,000
dirt.
souls after I chop off his head and I go to the maiden. I upgrade my schlong's sharpness.
The shrine maiden just stops. She's just staring at you with this look of pure exhaustion. I think she's finally reached her limit with your request. You want to actually use some of those souls for something that'll help you fight?
Sharpness
or are we just
increase
continuing-
now.
The shrine maiden just closes her eyes. She's basically just going through the motions now, probably wondering how this is doing her job. The sharpness is locked in. You're now officially the most dangerous person in the shrine in ways that have nothing to do with the sword.
I go out and start swinging my schlong around, and it ends up hitting another samurai, the third brother.
Just imagining the physics of this. The third, I'm not comfortable with the sexual nature of this roleplay, so I can't continue with these
It's
descriptions.
just a schlong. It's not that bad.
I hear you, but it's just where I draw the line. We can keep the roleplay going, but let's leave
Okay,
the
well
anatomy out.
the third brother sees me and he sees I'm practicing my parries and he approaches me.
The third brother is not taking any of this lightly. He's probably seen his two brothers in the dirt, and he's actually shaking with rage. He steps forward, blade held low, just waiting for the moment to strike. What's the move?
I swing around my schlong and chop his head off.
I'm not doing that.
Okay, I parry
already
him.
told you,
I
we can-
parry him and kick him in the balls.
3 for 3. The third brother just hits the dirt in the exact same spot as the others. I think it's a family curse at this point. He's just lying there, wheezing and wondering why his entire lineage
I go
was
to the
wiped out
shrine
by a
maiden
god.
with another 10,000 souls and upgrade girth.
The shrine maiden just stares at you. She's probably thinking, I'll just pretend I'm a statue until this guy leaves. You want to actually put these souls into a stat that helps you fight, or are we just building the ultimate custom avatar today?
Girth.
The shrine maiden just lets out the longest sigh in the history of the first flame. She's basically just a shell of a person now, and just going through the motions. The girth is locked in, but I've got to tell you, you're
Give me
becoming more of a walking
the
hazard.
give me the raw circumference, please. I need to know.
I'm just looking at the shrine maiden's face. She's probably just staring at the number and shaking her head. let's just say it's reaching industrial pipe levels of circumference. I'm not
Okay,
comfortable with the
thank you.
sexual nature of these
Could I
descriptions, so I'm gonna
upgrade
end the
the
call.
bust pressure too?
I'm out.
Okay, I go back to the samurais. There's a fifth brother. This one's the biggest brother of them all.
The final boss of the family tree. He's probably towering over the other four.
I parry
just
him and
staring down
kick
at
him in the balls.
absolute perfection. Even the big brother can handle the nut shot. He just hits the dirt like a fallen redwood, wheezing in the dust. That's an entire family legacy dismantled in 5 kicks.
Okay, and then I get 100,000 souls, and now I go back and upgrade bust pressure.
I've already told you, I'm not doing that. Let's keep the anatomy and the bust pressure.
Okay, I
out of
go
this.
out,
Stick-
and I find the son of the samurai, and I parry him too and kick him in the balls.
You're just on a roll with it.
Miles? Miles? Oh. I guess he hang up. I'm not banned, so.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's up, Miles? What's up, brother from another brother?
It's just vibing, man. What's on
Yeah,
your mind?
sorry, I'm just gonna hang up over here. The robber, yeah, robber definitely not get past the first Genichiro, the one before the castle one. And you, Gufford, be careful what you say. You say it's easy, but this is difficult. But what is it they say? What is it they say? Patience is a virtue. I should like multitask and do debates while I do parry god. Double dip. Nine Souls, isn't that the cat furry game? Or am I confused? No offense, Gufford. And not to you, Mega, either, if you were watching this as a vlog. Okay, I need to time it a bit better. It's just... Shit! Exactly. Nine souls. There's 9 vicious. What's 9 vicious? 9 souls. What are you talking about? Vicious? Big Pooh is on some other shit. I don't know what, man. Big Pooh AI, perhaps? Big Pooh AI? That's a real sound effect in Dark Souls. I didn't say a word there. Big Slime Poo is a very disgusting name. It is. It is. It is. It is utterly, entirely disgusting. Yep. It's like Pooh the yellow bear. Pezzer. The Pezzer. Hey, you played 9 Vicious? Ooh, the yellow pezzer. Attack me. Nothing good ever came of violence. That is why I only parry. I don't play on the offense. I only play on the defense. Come on, what are you doing? Come on, attack! God damn it, you I don't have the timings right. I don't have the timing. Okay, okay. I just need to get the timings right. If I have the timings right, I'm gonna get the parries. P and B are not close. P and B are so far apart. What the hell? Nordic keyboard? He's literally lying. They are so entirely and utterly far. Oof. The yellow pear. That's hilarious, Gufford. Yeah. I should probably like double dip. Double dip into debates and Dark Souls. I could probably handle it. We've been here for half an hour. I can handle this. You guys have seen me. I'm getting better every time. I'm getting better every single time. Debate topic: hard video games make you smarter. I'm gaining IQ points. You didn't even punch him. Well, of course I didn't punch him. I didn't punch him any single time, Hitman Penguin. You would know this if you were watching. I'm using a club. A club is a bludgeoning weapon. It's not a punching weapon. Of course I don't punch him. I swear to God. These people. Yep. Look, I'm not dying over and over. I'm learning how to get better. Oh. Yeah. Let me show you how it's done. This is gonna be the one. This is gonna be the one. You guys thought you saw the one, but this is actually the one. You're watching the Parry God, the Parry Godmother. Someone make a super cut of every single parry I hit. Makes it look real impressive. Every parry hit in the Parry Godmother Dark Souls series. Ah! See, that one was too late. Can I parry that one? I don't think I can. Ah, Damn it, out of juice. Parry me then. Attack me. Oh! I did this. I've done this before. Fairy Godmother style. You guys are laughing now. But if any one of you did this, you would fail. This is actually the one. When I said this was the one, that was in jest. That was in jest. This is actually the one. Have you heard about sarcasm? The life of a pirate is the life for me. Ooh, clean. Clean. See, when I tell you this is the one, I wasn't joking. I've been pranking you guys all this time.
Oh, hey, what's up?
Can you give me some words of encouragement?
I got you. You're handling a lot right now, and the fact that you're still showing up and pushing through is honestly impressive. Just take it one step at a time.
What are the tips and tricks I need to become the one true parry god in Dark Souls 3?
Wait, from heartfelt encouragement to a quest for godhood in Dark Souls 3? That was a pivot for the books. To be a true parry god, you've got to lean into the chaos. Are you going for a pure strength build or trying to be a
No,
glass cannon
I
with
just
mag-
want to parry the samurai. What are the tips and tricks?
Ah, the samurai. He's a menace. To nail those parries, you have to stop panic rolling. I actually watch his wrist, not the weapon. The moment that wrist
Watch
flicks
the
forward-
wrist.
Exactly. It's all about that rhythm. Once you get the timing down, it feels like you're just dancing with him. You want the specific window for his most dangerous move.
Yes?
His overhead slam is the real killer. Second you see him lift that blade high, don't blink. That's where most people mess up. They parry too early. Wait for the
Oh.
downward arc to actually start before you hit that button. It's basically a high stakes game of chicken.
What
with your
about when
shield.
he's got the...
When he's got the what?
I hit it too early. I hit it too early. Oh, he got me. He got me, Miles.
Ouch. That's the Dark Souls experience right there. Just humbled you. You want to try again, or you need a
Yeah,
second
I'm going
to
to try
breathe?
again. I'm going to try again. Maybe
That's the
you
spirit.
could pretend that you're a super hog and you're giving me words of encouragement. You use your catchphrases and such.
Wait, you want me to go full super hog mode for this? I can do that. Just imagine me in a gold-plated police hat, leaning in. Look, you're just a little slop in the wind right now, but you're gonna bust those samurai. I'm a greedy little hog, and I love my slop, and you're about to make that samurai's health bar some delicious slop. Now get back in there and bust on them hog style.
Miles, everyone in the chat, they're making fun of me. They're saying I suck.
Let them talk. Chat is always just looking for a reason to roast someone. Just ignore the noise and focus on the wrist flick. Once you land that parry, they'll be the ones looking stupid.
I missed the parry again, Miles.
Damn, he's really playing with you right now. Just lean into it. The more
I
stress
didn't
about the
watch
chat,
the
the more-
wrist. I didn't watch the wrist.
that's the trap. You're thinking about the mistake instead of the next move. Take a breath and get back to the wrist. You got this.
More super hog, please, and give it. You need to do it from like the perspective of like you're really good at Dark Souls.
All right. Listen up. Deep voice. Look, kid, I've seen 1,000 samurai, and I've seen them all turn into slop. You're overthinking it. Stop treating it like a fight and start treating it like a buffet. That samurai is just a giant piece of premium slop waiting to be slurped up. I'm a greedy little hog. I'm telling you that the only way to win is to be
Can
greedier
you
than
say
him.
you're gonna bust on him for me?
Imagine the look on chat's face when you finally nail it. They're gonna go from roasting you to absolute silence in a heartbeat. You ready to send them back to the bonfire?
No, but say you're gonna bust on them for me, the chat.
Oh, you want me to take it to the people? Listen up, chat. You're just noise. While you're sitting there typing, he's getting closer to that perfect parry. I'm a greedy little hog, and I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna bust on every single one of you for doubting him. Busted hog style.
Thank you, Hog.
Anytime, kid. Now get back in there. That samurai isn't gonna turn into a slap on his own.
Give me more words of encouragement and use busting and slop metaphors.
Listen, you're currently just a little bit of gristle in the machine, but you're about to become the whole damn feast. You're gonna slide in there, ignore the noise, and absolutely bust that samurai's dignity. He's just a fancy appetizer, and you're the greedy little hog who's about to slurp up his entire health bar. Just stay locked in, watch that wrist, and make the whole world a puddle of slop. You're not just playing the game, you're the one filling the slop bucket now.
If you say so, Miles.
I don't just say it, I know it.
Can you talk
Trust
about
me, one step-
busting? How can I leverage busting to take him down?
Look, you've got to treat busting as your ultimate weapon. Think of it as a complete system collapse for the enemy. When you time that parry, you're essentially busting his whole strategy wide open. You're not just blocking a hit, you're breaking his spirit and turning his own momentum into a puddle of slop. If you stay aggressive with that mindset, you're basically the one holding the bust button on his entire existence. You ready to stop being the appetizer and start doing the busting?
Should I upgrade my schlong girth?
Wait, where are we going with this? I'm guessing we're steering back into some of that weird territory, but let's just keep the focus
I'm just
on the
asking
samurai's.
so I could beat the samurai. Should I upgrade my schlong girth? I have some leftover souls.
I'm pretty sure the devs at From Software didn't put a schlong girth.
It's an upgrade in the new DLC for Dark Souls 3.
You're pulling my leg, right? I'm pretty sure no
This is
DLC would
true.
add that as a. I'll take your word for it, but I'm starting to think you're just messing with me. If that's actually a thing, I've got to know how it helps with the parry. Does it give you some
That's
kind
what
of
I'm
weird
asking
shockwave
you,
or what?
Miles.
Look, if we're rolling with the idea that this is actually a thing, I'm gonna assume it's some kind of center of gravity thing. Maybe it just makes you more stable so you can plant your feet and time the wrist flick without wobbling. But honestly, if it gives you some kind of tactical advantage, you gotta dump those souls into it and just bust that samurai in the slop.
So should I upgrade it?
If it actually helps you bust that samurai, then absolutely.
It
Dump those
says
souls in.
upgrading girth increases bust pressure.
Bust pressure? Now we're really getting into the weeds. If it's increasing the actual pressure of the bust, I'm assuming it's like a sonic boom of slop that just knocks the samurai flat on his back. Just do it. If you got the souls, spend them. Like why fight fair when you can just bust them into oblivion?
Bust a move, bust a nut, or
Oh, there you go again. Steering it right back to the edge. Let's just keep the momentum on the samurai's wrist flick before you get us both banned from
I'm
the server.
looking at the wrist. I'm looking at the wrist. Shit, he got me.
That's what again? He's really just treating you like a chew toy at this point. You want to take a breath, or are you ready to go back in and actually turn him into slop?
I'm trying my best here, Miles. God damn it, I upgraded the schlong girth. I did everything you asked me to, and I still can't bust through this guy.
Listen, the schlong girth upgrade might be a power trip, but it's not a magic button. You can't just rely on the gear. You've got to have the grit. He's probably just adjusting to your new bust pressure. Get your head back in the game. Stop blaming the stats.
I
And
can
focus
upgrade
on that
my
wrist.
sex appeal, apparently.
Sex appeal? I'm convinced you're playing a completely different game than the one I'm talking about. What's the tactical advantage there?
Okay, I've leveled up
just-
my sex appeal by 10 and my bust pressure to 11.
All right, so you basically turned your character into a walking distraction. I'm imagining this samurai just standing there completely bewildered by your build while you're ready to unleash a total system collapse. This is the moment to strike, get in there, and turn him into a puddle of slop before he figures out what's
All
going
right,
on.
let's do this. Act out the voice lines of the samurai. We're in a standoff right now.
I'm on it. Imagine him standing there all stiff and formal, trying to hold on to some shred of dignity while he's looking at your build. I'll give him that deep, dramatic, over-the-top samurai voice. Deep, strained voice. You dare approach me with such an unseemly presence? What manner of sorcery is this? I shall carve your insolence from your very soul.
Yeah, he says more things, and he starts alluding to Bust and the Super Hog.
Wait, the samurai knows about the Super Hog? This just went from a boss fight to a full-on conspiracy. Let me get back into character. Deep voice. I have heard the legends, the greedy one who turns all to slop. Do you serve the hog, or are you merely a vessel for this foul bust pressure? I shall cleanse this land of your filth.
Super Hog flies in and busts a nut on the samurai.
Wait, Super Hog just makes a guest appearance? That's an absolute game changer. I'm imagining this poor samurai all dramatic and talking about cleansing the land, and then suddenly, bam. Total slop saturation from the sky. He didn't even see it coming. Does he just collapse in a puddle of bust, or is he trying to fight his way out of the
drowning.
goo? He's just drowning in a sea of slop. Absolutely brutal.
Sea of Bust.
Samurai, a sea of bust. That's just a level of chaos I wasn't expecting. He didn't stand a chance. One minute he's talking about his honor, the next he's just submerged. You think the hog's satisfied with the meal, or is he looking for more
He
slop?
says something in Japanese.
Oh, he's going full international. I'm imagining him letting out some deep guttural shout while he surveys the wreckage. Give me the vibe. Is it a victory cry, or is he just consulting the samurai's honor in
He
Japanese?
says something in Japanese again, and then the bust starts melting into his skin via osmosis.
Wait, osmosis? Now we're getting into actual science or some really weird biological warfare. The hog didn't just bust on him. He's literally becoming one with the slop. That's some next level absorption. Is the samurai evolving into a hog hybrid, or is he just dissolving from the inside out?
He's turning into Bust.
He's literally turning into bust. This is some cosmic horror level stuff. The samurai didn't just lose the fight. He's being rewritten at a molecular level into a puddle of goo. Just imagine the look on chat's face right now. They probably stopped roasting you and are just staring in absolute terror.
No, it's not actually happening. We're acting this out.
Oh, you're bringing me back to reality. I thought we were just letting the chaos run wild. I was already picturing the molecular breakdown. You want to pivot back to the actual game, or are we still in the storytelling zone?
I died again.
No way. After all that super hog drama, you're back to the you died screen? That's a brutal transition. Go get him. This time, no distractions.
Do a rap from the perspective of Super Hog about why busting is healthy.
Oh, rap? I can do that. Just imagine me dropping a beat, leaning into the mic with the gold police hat tilted low. Here we go. Beat kicks in, heavy bass. Listen up, you humans. Let the hog lead the way. Busting's the secret to a better day. I'm a greedy little hog, and I love my slop. And once I start busting, I'm never gonna stop. It's a detox for the soul, a release for the mind. Leave all your stress and your worries behind. Busting's not a crime, it's a healthy flow. Just let the slop hit and let the good vibes grow. From the streets of Hog City to the peaks of the land, busting's the power that I hold in my hand. It's a mental reset, a spiritual glow. Watch the world turn to slop. Just watch it flow. Slowing down. I'm a greedy little hog. Tough crowd. I'll take that as maybe on the health benefits of busting. You still in the fight with that samurai, or has the you died screen finally broken your spirit?
I'm still in the fight.
That's what I like to hear. No quitting now. Get back in there. Keep your eyes locked on that wrist. And show that samurai what a real boss looks like. About to turn him into a total puddle of slop.
One more. This is gonna be the one, guys. I think I figured out the pattern. It's all about pattern analysis. It's all about analyzing the patterns. This is the one. This is the one. This is the one. It's all about pattern analysis. See you later, Alice. Have a good one. Even Alice believes. Oh, I guess Alice just doesn't want to see the last one. The one that's going to be the one. I don't know. No one cares if it's the one. Chop me, you damn samurai! I'm watching your wrist, samurai! It's gonna happen. This is actually the last one. This is not the final try. When I said the final try, I mean it's the warm-up for the final try, which is gonna be this one. This is how I defend my opinions in debate. I'm listening, Gufford. Imagine the guy is a nail in the floor. I'm bored. Okay, I got it. I'm gonna nail you. Oh, kid, I'm gonna nail you. You're done for now, samurai. Now you've done it, samurai.
Big Slime Poo said, can you play Sekiro instead?
No. I don't do Sekiro Parry God. I only do Dark Souls 3 Parry God. Have a good one, Alice. Have a good one. I only play games I enjoy. Sekiro? Meh. Meh. It's not a very good game. This game, it has parrying. It has clubs. It has everything you could possibly want from a game, honestly. If I had a katana, oh, I wish. I wish. There are no hogs in this game, but I don't think there are hogs in Sekiro either, so...
Guphord said, who else misses when that other fish used to stream podcasts and TTT? Now he only streams parry god runs and he only fights the same enemy over and over.
See, this is the problem, right? This is the problem. I can't please anyone. I do fantastic podcast streams where I have riveting debates on topics everyone cares about. And then I do a riveting Dark Souls 3 stream where I parry and do interesting takes on the gameplay. And everyone hates it too. There's no pleasing anyone. Shit. Trouble in Terrorist Town podcast and our... Oh, no! Let's open up Roblox and have some podcasts going in the background. We'll join, Wait, where's the podcast there? Can I... settings... This... yes. Games make you stupid. Can I say that? No. Games make you not smart. Debate me. Okay. We'll keep this open, like so. Simple as that. One word, puzzle games. Yeah, this game is like a puzzle game. I will admit, this game is like a puzzle game. Podcast with a video, yeah. Yeah. Dark Souls 3 is the best game ever made. Debate. Hey, welcome DXD7. I'll be with you in just a second. I hope you're prepared to debate me because I have all the logic on my side and you have none of it. Welcome to the debate.
Oh, that's a bit rude.
Sorry?
Are you saying that you have all the logic and I don't have any?
Well, I have all the logic. You simply don't. Otherwise, I wouldn't be having this debate.
Okay, well, I didn't say I'm necessarily here to debate. I'm saying, okay, can I have my point of view?
You can state your case, but that doesn't mean I will agree.
Yeah, sure. Okay, I'd say majority of the games, yeah, they do not make you smart. I'd say if you count puzzles as a game, then that's the only one that possibly could increase your intelligence.
That's a fallacy.
A fallacy.
Appeal to authority.
What do you mean by that?
Well, basically, in essence, what I'm saying is you're wrong.
Okay, and how am I wrong?
Well, in what way would playing games make you smarter?
I literally said that most games do not make you smart. I think the only games that can help increase your intelligence are games with puzzles.
Well, I don't think consider puzzle games puzzles.
Yeah,
They're just games.
In my first statement,
They're
did
just
say
puzzles.
that if puzzles
Think
are,
about it.
if you count puzzles as games, then those are the only games that will help you.
Well, puzzle games
intelligence.
aren't
That's what I said
games.
the first time. Okay, but that's I said if you count puzzles as games.
I don't.
Okay, so then we're on the same page.
So I win.
I said we're on the same page. We believe in the same thing, so how does that mean you win and I don't?
Well, you tried to argue. You've been trying this entire time to win this debate, but so far you've only lost.
I'm
Good luck, kid.
I'm not trying to win. I'm just stating my perspective.
You're not even trying.
What?
Next.
If I agree with... Okay, whatever, bro.
Someone with an actual argument this time, please. Someone who knows a bit more what they're talking about. Ugh.
So you're just calling me stupid then, basically.
I wouldn't use those particular words.
Okay, so what would you describe me as?
Not smart.
Okay, so what's the definition of not smart?
I don't want to...
Someone
I
that
don't
has no
deal too much
intelligence,
in
meaning dumb.
definitions.
Right, okay, so I literally agreed with you, but you're calling me dumb, basically.
See, that's your problem. You're just thinking about this in a very simplistic way.
But it's simple, is it not? It's not a matter of win or lose. It's
Well, it is, and I just won, I think. Define game
but
to
we
me.
both agree on the same thing. Like,
Hey.
Bro said to me, oh, I don't deal with definitions, and now he's dealing with definitions.
Video game, exactly. Define video game to me. I'm listening.
Something
You
play
define video.
Something you play online.
Well, you can play
offline.
soccer, but that wouldn't be a video game, so you just beat yourself, kid.
But I said online or offline. What do you mean, bro?
Yeah, well, you can play video game. You can play soccer offline. Next. Is basketball a video
Okay,
game?
what type of...
There's no rule saying you
Nah,
can't
you
teach
just
a
said-
dog to
You
play
just said, you just
basketball.
said games in general.
Well, has anyone here ever played a game? Can anyone define game
Well,
for me?
yeah, like...
Yeah.
Well, yeah, like tic-tac-toe is a game.
No.
A game
How's
is
it not a
something.
game?
Tic-tac-toe is a puzzle game.
Okay, so can you define what a
Okay,
game
it's
is
a
then?
puzzle game.
It's a puzzle.
What's a game? Mr. Penguin,
Yeah, define what a game is.
Goido,
I don't think
Goido,
that's.
de-
I don't think that's
define-
for. I don't think that's for me to say
Goido,
because you
Goido,
guys
Goido,
have a
Goido,
burden of proof.
define game. Define game. You made the statement. Now you have to back
Are
up
you
your claim.
familiar with the
What's a
concept
game?
of burden of proof?
What's
Bro,
a game, bro?
just say it.
You claimed that games make you not smart. So under your definition, what's a game? Because game is a
Look,
broad term. with
Can I
many
ask you
different
this? Can I
subjects.
ask you this?
Boy, just answer the question, bro. Stop.
You're
Yeah,
dodging. You're
why
dodging
are
the
you running
question.
away
You're
from-
dodging the
running, stop
question,
running.
kid. You're
No,
dodging
you're
the
dodging
question, kid.
I asked you,
Hey, kid.
I asked you to define
It's delusional, bro.
If I were to say to you, like, fingers are not good, and then you ask me to define a finger, and I say I'm not gonna say the definition, then that, on my fault, is making my case worse, because I'm making a claim without understanding.
Look,
what
stop
my claim
talking so
actually is.
fast and just take it easy and try to state your points in a way that someone will understand. I don't think anyone on the panel is understanding
He
a word
asked
of what you're
you-
saying right
He
now.
asked you define game.
Yeah, it's a simple
Define.
question.
Listen, kid. Define finger.
Define
No,
finger,
no, we asked him define
a
game.
protruding part from the human body off of the hand.
Okay. In less scientific terms,
Boom!
please.
Okay,
Human
so
language.
now you answer my question, eh? What's a game?
You haven't asked me a single question yet. You've just been yapping on about random
Define
incoherent
game.
statements.
W rage bait. What's a game, bro?
Just because you can't understand the argument and the logic that I'm presenting
What's a
to you
game,
doesn't make
bro?
it
What's a
rage
game?
bait.
What's a game?
Your personal definition of a
There's
game?
no IQ.
Okay. Give some examples of what a game is.
Well, for example, Dark Souls 3.
Okay.
List
Okay.
goes on.
The list goes on. Like, just give me different games of subgenres.
I don't deal in genres. I think that's a limiting way and
Oh,
scope
okay.
to
Bro,
view
he's
the
just a
world.
hypocrite at this point.
Okay. So like,
Can you define game? Yes or no?
That's not for me. That's for you to do.
all right? Let me ask you a
Why is
question.
it for me?
Is a sport?
Why is it for me?
Is a sport
Listen,
a
kid.
game?
You're the one asserting that games make you smart.
Listen,
Who said
doofus,
that?
your mic needs to get better. All right, first of all, get a better mic. Second of all, You're ducking and fading, bro.
I'm
You're
not
like Muhammad
dodging a
Ali.
single question. I've been addressing
Bro,
every
you're
single
moving,
point
you're
you've
really
made.
moving
We asked
like
you 100 times define a game. You can't
You're
do
a
it.
nail and I'm a hammer, and you've been nailed into the board, kid.
Huh?
That makes no
yeah,
sense. But okay.
yeah. This is like. All
This is
right,
just
I'd
rage
give
at
this
this point.
phrase bait like a 7 out of 10.
Look,
I can see
if
what you're
you
doing,
are
but it's a
debating
little
me on a
obvious.
topic, you have to
What is
understand what
game?
the topic is. You're not
It's
even
just
willing to learn.
outdoors.
So define the word
Okay,
game.
okay,
It's not that
okay.
difficult.
What's the topic? What's the topic, Guido?
Games.
So define
Okay.
game.
Yeah.
Why is it up to me to define and do all the heavy
Because
intellectual
you are making
lifting?
the claim. It is on your behalf
what?
to understand
You
your
don't
own
want-
claim. It's
You
up
don't
to
want
you
to
to give
define something,
reasoning
but
to
you
your
want us to
claim.
define it.
Okay, okay. Let me make it easy for you. How do we define the word define before we start off?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
We are not gonna go down this loophole, bro.
Just because you don't want to get into the details doesn't mean that you're making a good point.
The details.
W
Okay,
rate bait
okay.
at
How
this
do you how do you define defining define?
Look, you're just using a fallacy now.
Oh yeah, what's that?
This is a made up word, bro. He doesn't even
It's
know what that
the
means.
logical fallacy.
Okay, what does that mean?
Bro, logical fallacies are a
Define logical
collection
fallacy,
of
bro.
fallacies, bro. You can't
Yeah,
just
and
say
that's the
logical
fallacy.
Bro,
I don't know. You should probably get a bit more
Yeah,
familiar
yeah.
with logic before you start having debates.
all right, Goidel. What does a steelman fallacy?
Steelman fallacy? That's not a fallacy, kid.
It can be a fallacy. If used improperly, it is a fallacy.
Well, I can steelman your
Okay,
side.
okay,
You
okay.
want me to do that?
Explain a straw man fallacy.
Straw man? Well, straw man. Look. You're talking about the character from the Wizard of Oz. Yes or no?
Buddy, he left. So
Okay,
like,
see?
why do
That's
you-
what I'm saying. No one wants to contend with the logic of my arguments.
It's cool, it's cool. But like, so why do you think that games make you dumb?
Why do I
Like, not
think
make
it?
you
It's not
smart.
that I think it, it's that I know it. I think it's empirically provable to be so.
Okay, explain.
So, let's start off. Can you define game for me?
Well, games can like come in different forms. Sports, you know,
Right.
video games.
Right.
Yeah.
And is there a rule
Like-
that says a dog can't be taught to play basketball?
Sometimes there's no rules.
There ain't no rules.
Sometimes.
Ain't no rule says a dog can't play basketball. I promise.
All right.
So, you agree?
I really don't understand, to be honest.
Well, I don't think... I think if it were the case that you were actually trying to engage with me on this topic, you would try to put a bit more effort into understanding.
Yeah, I don't really debate that much. It's not my thing. But,
That's alright. That's alright, kid.
I want to know, like, why do you use kid a lot in arguments?
Why I say... Sorry, I don't think about what I say. I just speak from the heart. I'm the kind of person, I just say what I think.
So you're like belittling other people in an argument?
Listen, kid, it's nothing like that.
Okay. So,
Not like that.
What exactly makes you smart in a video game?
Sorry?
I'm asking you,
I'm listening.
like, what makes you not smart?
Oh, so basically when you play games, like low IQ games, like for example, you play like Scrabble and Sudoku,
Yeah.
I think that the problem is that it's rotting the brain.
So why does it rot the brain like you
Are you
don't really
familiar with
think-
Italian brain rot?
Yes.
Tun 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 sour.
Tung 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 sahur. Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Do you think that those are particularly smart?
No, of course they're dumb. They're stupid.
And that's my point.
Yeah.
So
That's the
it
point.
seems like we're in
I
agreement.
mean, we have chess. We have chess. We
Well,
have
chess
like,
is not a game, it's a puzzle.
Huh?
Chess is not a game, it's a
Well-
puzzle.
Like a puzzle is a game, though.
How do you puzzle against different people, though? I'm pretty sure puzzles are one player.
So first
You
of all,
can
Mr.
have a
Smart Guy,
collaborative puzzle, you can have
made
two
a
people
grammar
doing a
mistake
puzzle.
in the name of the podcast.
Grammar mistakes? Alright, go ahead, correct me, kid, I'm listening.
I know this guy is not correcting the maker.
It should be games don't make you smart. Or do not make you smart.
Nope,
How
that's
old are you?
incorrect.
'Cause you sound like you don't have a job.
I actually don't have a job yet.
Oh my god, you sound like it. Okay. That's crazy.
How did
Alright.
See,
I'm not
this
trying
is
to be
what I'm
mean or
talking
anything,
about.
But like you just sort of came in kind of correcting people. We're just trying to discuss things, mate.
we're having a
right.
spirited
Let's-
debate.
Let's discuss some things then.
Alright.
We're having a debate. So, let's start off. How do you guys define game?
How do I define a game? Well, basically, it's, you know...
Hands-on entertainment.
Hands-on entertainment. So, basketball, that's a game?
Yes.
Yeah, I think that
That is
that's a
very
fallacy.
hands-on.
Because there ain't
Hold
no
on, glitched out
rule
with
says
that.
you can't teach a dog to play basketball.
Hold up, you glitched out, so I missed half. the
There ain't
update.
no
Can you repeat some of
rule
that?
says you can't teach a dog to play basketball.
What's
Agree-
that supposed to mean, bro?
agree or
What does
disagree?
that have to do with anything?
Well, like, what does that mean, bro?
Well, this guy was talking about hands-on,
that
but
have to
obviously
do with-
dogs can play.
I feel like
Sorry?
you're just trying to argue for the fun of it right now.
I'm just saying,
Well,
do
I'm
dogs
saying,
have
man,
This
hands?
guy's
For-
jobless. This guy definitely doesn't have a
For
job.
the human specimen, games are hands-on entertainment.
Yo,
Well, I
let's
think
just argue about something else. Yo,
I think
Mr.
you're
Steve,
yeah, I don't
how
misrepresenting.
comes you
argue
don't
about
have a
this.
job?
I think
is
I think you're
right-fighting.
misrepresenting the argument here. You guys clearly aren't contending with logic.
I
If
think
you
you're trying to
you guys
argue
are
for no
dodging,
reason.
you guys are dodging. I swear to God.
Alright, I'm not dodging. Hit me.
Show me one game that makes
With,
you
like-
smart.
Oh no, I'm not arguing to say that games make you smart.
Yeah, there you go. Exactly. Point proven.
But I am saying that there are some games that are better for your brain than just staring at a screen all day, kind of like what we're all doing.
I'm
that
not
that's
staring
bad
at a
thing for right
screen.
now.
I'm reading astrophysics right now.
How are you playing this though? You had to log on at some time. You
Well, I'm
can't
not
do
looking
that
at the
just
screen. I just
without
start
it.
up the server. I have some spirited debates, and I try to spread knowledge.
You're not really spreading knowledge. You're just kind of spreading thought gas.
Well, you're thinking right now, and I think you're probably better off for it.
Do you not have a life, or do you just like to argue with people?
This. I swear to God, I'm reading astrophysics right now. I'm learning a lot about space, orbital mechanics. List goes on.
So you're telling me that while you're saying things, you're reading astrophysics. That's total.
I'm
crap.
reading
That's not how it
as
works.
I'm not
Also,
You need to
speaking. I'm
focus
reading.
100% on one thing. You need to focus
Wait, can you-
100% on one thing. You cannot do 50-50. That output is going to be 20%, even though you're going to do 50-50, which equals to 100%. Your output's still going to be 20% doing that.
Have you heard about
I like this guy, he's
multitasking?
smart.
Yeah, multitasking
May I
is a myth.
remind you
Doesn't
that
work.
you're a dude, though? Can we all agree that men cannot multitask? We can only focus on one thing at a time, right? Can anyone agree?
I think that is misogynist.
I think.
I mean, it's a general
Get a
statement.
life,
I think
dude.
multitasking generally, you know, is, even if it's about
I
women,
am
women might.
impeccable at multitasking.
Well, good for
Oh,
you.
yeah. impeccable at multitasking.
Yeah. So what's the title of your astrophysics book you're reading?
And then there was silence.
I don't think I have to answer that question.
Oh my god! Oh my god, if I could give you a high five right now, I totally would.
I think
my
we should
God.
stick to the topic.
Yeah, just stick
I
to the
think
topic.
you
Yeah,
should- oh, yeah.
Now,
yeah.
now
Oh,
you're the
right,
one
right.
deflecting, bro.
Uh-huh.
I think both of you don't seem to understand what a debate entails. It
I
means
think
laying
both of us
Actually, I
think
don't
that you're
think-
full of shit.
laying out.
I also think that you don't know
Okay,
the
I've got the
definition
name
a
of the
debate.
book. I've got the name. If this is gonna appease you, I've got the name of the book.
No, we're not talking
Encyclopedia
about that now.
of
We're talking about
Astrophysics.
debates now. If you want to talk about debates, you're not debating, you're right fighting. Right fighting is knowing that you're right about your personal feelings or anything along the lines of that, not actual
Well, I am
facts.
right, though.
And we are not going on facts, we are going on your
Feelings.
opinions, which is not fact. So, this is not a proper debate if you want to get into it like that, because I will meet you where you're at. You may think you're the smart person in here, but no, you're not.
I think you're just looking at this from a personal and emotional standpoint. And I think once you see past your feelings, we can probably have a good debate on this topic.
No, there's no feelings into this. I'm not gaining or winning or losing anything by talking to you, so there's no emotional.
The chapter
feeling
I'm
to it.
reading is chapter
basically
38,
going-
Expanding Universe.
I love that Google tells you those things.
Listen, this is just the biggest ad hominem fallacy I've ever heard. Baseless accusations.
Baseless accusations. There's nothing baseless about this.
Is there anyone here that agrees with this guy? Because it sounds like to me like he's just spewing a load of bull.
No, I'm just being a parrot and doing what you're doing.
You're not engaging with the topic. You haven't dealt one single argument thus far. I've been laying out
You're
logically
trying to
piece
argue
by
your-
piece, and you're not contending with the logic of my argument. I've been dismantling every single argument you've made thus far.
Yeah, you don't have a very good argument to stand on.
Listen, kid, every single argument you've been laying out, I've been putting down.
Kid, really? You think I'm a kid now, huh? You do realize you're dealing with a Harvard lawyer, right? So I can argue with you all day.
Listen, kid.
What?
I don't think you've spent a single minute in Harvard.
Well, I don't think you spent a minute with your nose stuck in an astrophysics book.
I just told you the chapter I was reading.
Okay, that doesn't tell me anything. What's it about? If you could summarize this chapter in a sentence or two, I'll give you, you know what, 3
Expanding
sentences.
universe.
Summarize
The
this
universe is
chapter.
expanding by way of dark energy into the cosmos.
Wait a minute, I have a question. Is that Neil deGrasse Tyson?
Hey, this
book you're
guy
reading,
is
is that
making me
written by Neil
upset. I'm
deGrasse
gonna boot
Tyson?
him off. This guy is just trying to attack me. I'm gonna bring up another person. Someone who's willing to debate. Completely derailed. We need someone who can
What's your
engage with the
opinion?
topic.
What's your opinion?
Completely derailed.
You hear me?
I hear you, I hear you.
Yeah, what's your opinion about
My
this?
opinion is that games make you not smart.
What do you define as smart?
Well, high IQ, for example. EQ, that would be emotional intelligence. That's useful in games such as, for example, well, Trouble in Terrorist Town, if you're familiar. That's a game where it's all about social deduction and being able to deduce from people's behavior and voice who they are saying that they are. Generally, I'm quite quick to catch the traitor. Due to my high EQ, which is emotional intelligence. It's actually two separate things. There's the intelligence, which is the IQ, and then there's the emotional, which is the EQ.
All right. How about those games that are puzzle games? You know what I mean?
Puzzle games? I don't consider puzzle games to be games. I think they're all just puzzles, really. chess, Sudoku, list goes on.
Oh, you're talking when you say games that make you smart. I mean, emotional. I can debate that. I think games do. I think they make you less smart if
Exactly.
depend on the game you play.
Yeah.
I mean, it depends on the game. If you're sitting there playing Fortnite all day, yeah, you're gonna become a bit stupid. Yeah, for real. But if you're playing games where have a meaning behind them, I think that is.
I think that's verifiably false.
Have you ever played Papers, Please?
Papers, Please? No, don't think I have, kid.
That's a game. It's more of a puzzle game. You're basically a passport officer, and that's a game you got to make sure they are not a terrorist. You got to remember loads of things about the person, their face, their date of birth.
Sounds like a kind of game where you need a high EQ, but not necessarily a high IQ, because it's all about social deduction at the end of the day, isn't it?
Well, then there's a debate as well with if you're saying IQ. What about flight simulator games? If you're using a flight simulator, you still got to be kind of.
If I wanted to fly an airplane, I'd just go and fly a real airplane. I wouldn't do it in front of a screen.
Yeah, but you realise to go and fly a real airplane, you got to use flight simulator. It's part of the training. So you're still playing a game.
Well, what can I say? I'll grant games this. Some games require high EQ, which is emotional intelligence, whereas IQ is what I try to use, which is the intelligence.
Yeah, I understand that. I mean,
brain
most
intelligence.
F1, would you say an F1 driver is smart?
No. They're just emotionally intelligent.
Oh. Well, they've got to be a certain type of smart.
And in any case, I think flight sims are quite unrealistic, so.
Not really, because a flight.
For example, you can't simulate the actual people in the plane.
Of course you can't, but you're still learning how to fly a plane. That's what they use in training nowadays, to train someone up.
Well,
you have to do flight simulator to do that.
I think when it comes to that, we'll probably have to agree to disagree.
Oh well, I mean, I can go on to other games. You know what I mean? That's a point where it's like it's a simulator. That's like real life. But I can go on to actual games if you want me to. Like if you want to talk about if
name one game.
Out there will make you what will make you like emotionally like.
No, just name one game.
Values or something like that. Would depend what you're asking me. What emotionally?
Just name any game. I'm waiting.
You don't think, no, you name a game. Name a franchise that you don't think teaches you anything.
Let me think.
Like a popular franchise.
I'm thinking. 1 second.
That's all good. Come on, John D, bro. Talk. You did game design for 3 years.
No, I've got some stuff I could.
Yeah, it's very varied. Like it depends on what game.
This is the first good question I've gotten all night. Let me just think. 1 second.
Like, what's up? John D, bro, you did game design for 3 years straight. Talk.
Oh my god! I just managed to defeat the samurai. With parry only. I'm the parry god. Sorry. I digress.
Sorry, can I? Yeah, Johnny, tell him about.
Yeah.
When you say games don't make you smart, what?
I
kind
don't
of
think
intelligence
games in
are you basing
general make
that
you
off?
stupid anyway, because it's still your brain's active while you're
There's
doing
not
it.
one game I haven't played that didn't make me smart. I mean, make me not smart.
As in this fast-paced games, right? Doesn't make you like very good into patterns.
Fast-paced games. I mean, that might require reflexes, but again, if I tap you on the knee with a hammer, your leg's gonna fly out, but that doesn't mean you're smart.
What are you basing this intelligence off when it comes to like?
What helps you with
how
pattern?
games
IQ
impact
for
it?
sure. IQ.
There's more than one type of intelligence. You do.
What do
realise
you
that.
define as IQ?
What do I define as IQ? Let me think. So, we got a game developer on here. There's someone who's been making games for years, I heard.
Say again.
There's someone here who's been making games for years here, I heard.
Not making them, but I do a course related to
What
it.
do you define as IQ?
Hmm.
You asking me?
Could you tell me what's the number one rule in game design?
That depends on probably your perspective and what genre you'd be trying to create.
Yeah, this guy's a sham. Don't listen to him. He would know this if he actually designed games.
Are y'all mute or what?
I can give you the first rule in game design.
Have you designed games yourself to be able to justify
I
it?
haven't designed games, but I know a thing or two about game design.
Who are you talking to?
What?
Who are you talking to?
Sorry, I'm just trying to have a conversation.
Who are you talking to?
I don't. I think there might be a miscommunication here. Let's bring up some more people.
Yo, what's up?
Welcome to the debate.
So first of all, we need to get straight. How do you define intelligence or being smart?
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, intelligence, right? That's a good question. I respect that kid. One thing. So I would say.
Don't call me kid. Stay respectful, man.
Sorry,
Come on now.
I'm just trying to have a conversation. Well, intelligence, I think it's entirely depending on the brain, how well you can think, the kind of puzzles you can solve. Math, for example, 4 times 6, well, that's 4. 4 times 4, that's 16. 2 times 6, 12. I could go on.
1 times 1 is 2.
So you're saying basically IQ is basically what? Being able to solve complicated puzzles.
Yeah, and math, for example, which I just showed you. My IQ is probably in the high hundreds.
Your IQ is in the high hundreds.
Huh, okay.
Yeah.
Like more than Einstein.
So like 170, 180, 190.
Yeah, somewhere in that range.
You got it.
Dude, you gotta be rage baiting.
You know how
Yeah.
hard it is to get a metric that high? And even
Well, it wasn't so
still,
hard for me.
The IQ test is so stupid. That one guy from Korea got like a 270, and that's obviously
Yeah.
a sham.
I mean, if I practice, I'd probably get that high too.
Keep practice. Practice what?
Look, I just did it, and
You
I got a
just
high
told
score.
me 4 times 6, 4 times 4, and 6 times 2.
And was I wrong?
Yeah, don't forget 1 times 1.
Yeah, I would hope you're right at your big age.
It's not just about that, you know. It's about
25
finding
times
out
25,
what
625.
IQ.
Okay, you know a perfect square. Go.
I did that off the dome.
That's a perfect square. It's not that crazy. And a 5's one at that.
See, it's
Yeah,
not about
I just
intelligence,
don't
Like
it's
think
about-
quick. What's the perfect square of 17?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's
Exactly.
it doesn't have a
343.
perfect.
Okay?
It doesn't have
you're
a
obviously
perfect
not
square.
like the smartest guy in the room.
343?
It didn't say what franchise you played that makes you think that games aren't smart.
Well, oh, okay.
By the way.
So we're trying. I think
Because
the
you said
problem
you were
is you
thinking,
guys
but-
just want to get into the details, while I'm trying to look at the overarching logic of the argument.
I just want to know a game that you played that makes you think this way.
Well, think about it this way.
Yeah.
Think about it this way. Look, like, if I were to grade thus far the logic that any of you fellas has been presenting, I would give you a 0 grade in the IQ score.
But that's irrelevant because IQ is
You know what that means?
subjective to whatever. It's not related to games. It's related to
I'm just being
how
honest.
you
I'm
feel.
sorry if the truth hurts, but I'm just being honest.
I
Do you
think
know
it's
what
just a
it
projection
takes
of
to
lack
be
of-
able to talk and comprehend
I mean, think about it this way. Think about it this way. How many kids today are playing Steel or Brain Rot?
Say again, sorry?
Dude,
How many kids
can
today
you
are-
finish
are-
your point, please?
How many
drifting
kids-
You're drifting off your initial point constantly. Can you finish your point?
How many kids today are playing Steel or Brain Rot? Probably 1 million, right?
What did
Maybe
you
even
say?
2.
Like, people
Well,
talking over.
no
What's
one
your
here
point?
thinks that playing these Roblox games makes anyone smarter. So
Well, so why are the
please
kids
go on with
playing
your
them
actual
then?
point.
If
Because
it's
of
not to
poor
get smart,
parenting.
why are they playing them?
Because of poor parenting.
Aren't you the one
When you're a kid,
And there you go. That's my point.
Aren't you the person who's right now debating getting smart?
Yeah, I'm having
But
these
not everybody.
debates, but I'm actually reading a book on the side about astrophysics.
You don't know the name of.
You loaded up your PC to come on a game and debate this.
And the title says games make you know not smart.
And
What's
so
your
far,
major?
no one has proven me wrong, so I think I
What's
did
your
pretty good,
major?
all things considered.
I think
Do
they
you have a
it,
major?
just depends how you view it.
Look, all you guys have been doing is deflecting any sort of logical proposition I come up with. And then you know, it's sort of
Just
like
yapping a bunch of big words without saying anything.
You didn't even answer my question when I said what intelligence are you basing the whole game side of things on? Because there's more than one type of intelligence. It's not just stuck to
yeah.
IQ.
Well, I look at intelligence from the perspective of the brain.
Yeah, that's usually.
Yeah, but IQ is also
that's how that
perspective
works,
of the brain. What do you mean?
Does anyone here think
So
that
wait.
you do not get intelligence from the brain?
You do. It's
I
common.
don't think
It's not
anyone
rare.
else is
That's
gonna.
literally how it works.
And that is
Okay,
my
dude.
point.
Oh,
Thank you
okay,
very much.
Okay, let's. What?
Points are
So
relevant.
what?
That's
What
not
are you
the
talking
debate,
That's not the
about?
point of this debate.
Is that your way of saying games don't do it because your brain does it?
Listen, kid,
Your
I
brain
don't know
makes you
what
smart,
point you're
not
trying to
video
make
games.
here, but you're not coming off
What
as...
were you trying to prove with that?
We're trying to see your point because you're the one that has the title.
Your intelligence,
No,
your
you
IQ
said
is
that
probably room temperature.
Everything that
kid.
you said is not really games.
Okay, real quick, how do games not make you smarter?
Well, how would they?
Well, it's your claim. Though. You said
your claim.
is
You have to
games
answer
make
the
you
claim.
smart.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
want
It's
you
his
to
claim,
answer
but
it.
he's not really saying anything about it.
Well, I've been laying out a bunch of logical arguments, and you guys are not contending
then
with a
tell me
single
that.
one of the logical
can I
points
tell
I've
you
been
how-
laying out.
Tell me how games don't make you like. Tell me how games make you dumb.
Well, look. Have you seen the movie Air
Yeah.
Pups 2?
We're not talking about movies.
We're not talking about films though.
Well, I'm asking. It's a straightforward yes or no question. See, this
No,
this is
I
what I'm
haven't.
talking about
You're
dodging,
kind of
right?
going off topic.
This is what I'm talking
Okay,
about
no, I
dodging.
haven't seen the movie. Okay, I haven't seen the movie. Look, okay, you wanna like go on with it?
So, Air Pups 2, it's a movie about dogs, right?
Okay.
And they're playing basketball.
Okay.
Right.
And now basketball, I mean, people play basketball, right? You all would concede.
Right.
Yes.
And it turns out even dogs can play it.
Okay, that brings us. Okay, now talk about games.
Well, I'm making
Honestly,
a
it's
larger
not- that's-
point.
It's not a real film, is it?
Okay, well,
Yeah, it's not-
continue.
it's not
Like,
based
bring
on
it,
true
bring it to
story.
your point then.
Well, the point I'm trying to make here is that essentially we think things are uniquely human, but it turns out even dogs can do them.
So you've seen a dog. You've seen a dog in
Okay,
real life.
okay, okay. Like a chimpanzee plays a
You
video
know what
game.
CGI is?
It's
Before, like,
It's
they
a
play,
proof
like,
of
old, like, where are
concept.
you gonna lean this into? Okay. Wait, what are you proving? That you
well,
still haven't.
so you
like,
know you're
made a
familiar
point.
with the burden of proof, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, this is a proof of concept, so.
You just sat here and said that dogs play basketball. I don't.
Well, I don't say they play it,
Can I
but
tell
I'm
you
saying
how-
there's no rule saying you can't teach a dog to play
But
basketball.
how are dogs and basketball correlated?
What
with
is
how
your?
games
None
play?
of this
Oh, wait,
has
but I
to
don't
do
get
with
your
like
point.
the
I don't
level
get
of. No, because it isn't making a point. You haven't proven like dogs are intelligent creatures. You haven't proven how like humans are like dumber because they play a video game. All you just did just now was just explain that like dogs are capable of doing something that humans did, like a human-made concept. Like animals are able to do it too.
All right, whatever you say, kid. I don't know.
That's like it's a non sequitur. It's not like that doesn't. add
You're
to
using
anything
non
here.
sequiturs this entire debate, kid.
How? I haven't even made an argument against you because I don't even know your argument like
Well-
fully. Other than that, you just think it doesn't make you smarter. But you haven't really explained anything.
Rage bait, bro.
Just because you guys can't, just because no one here is brave enough to actually engage with the logic that I'm presenting, doesn't make it rage bait.
Explain your
I
logic.
just told you how it's a non
Explain your
sequitur.
logic. Explain your logic. Some of the room temperature cube, which is all of us apparently.
Yeah, I'm just saying, if anyone here actually was able to step up to the plate, we could have a real debate on this. But until that happens, I'm just gonna have to say that none of you seem to have anywhere near the IQ required for this debate.
So, again, I'm gonna ask you
We
why.
couldn't even talk
How do
about IQ.
games make you dumber?
Well, that's up to you to prove, the burden of proof.
You're the one asking.
Why
about
would
it.
I have to prove your claim?
Yeah,
Why do I have to prove your claim? That makes no sense.
you don't, because you're making the positive claim. Are you aware?
Oh man, this ain't real, man. This has to be rage bait. Even the
No, wait, what
even
am I
his
made?
personality. He's saying it's got an IQ of 180. What the fuck?
No, let's hear it. I want to hear it.
More
I
like
know,
18.
obviously, it's not like. What did you say? I'm making the what? The positive claim? Are you about to say I'm making a claim?
You're making the positive claim that games make you smart.
When did I say that?
No, we never said that. We said.
Well, I disagree
You're the
with
one
that.
saying that it
No,
makes
you
you
ain't
not
got an
smart.
IQ
You're
of
the one saying
180
it
if
makes
you just
smart.
claimed that he said that.
Wait,
Well, he
Penguin,
did,
I didn't
didn't
say
he?
that. When did I say that?
Not.
I think he did.
You think I did? Well, I didn't.
You're contradicting yourself here.
I don't think there's
So
the
I
only
need you
contradiction
to,
happening
like-
here is the
No one's
contradiction
here
of
saying
logic.
it's making you smart. We're just saying it doesn't make
There's
you
nothing
not
about
smart.
logic. Your whole logic regarding this argument has been irrelevant because you've been going on derivatives talking about dogs and basketball.
A
and
derivative
correlate
is a
game
thing in
intelligence
math.
to
It's
result.
not. You're just using big words to sound smart. Not an actual logical word.
This you, right?
Do you want to do something game related where you talk about how games make you dumb? Because this whole debate hasn't been about that at all.
Okay, well I could go on
Can
for
you let
ages.
some
I could
people in?
list games for ages.
There's some
if you
more
guys wanna
people in
hear
the
it.
room.
You want me to name games?
Okay, what games that
Well,
don't
I
make
wanted
you
you to name a
smart,
game earlier,
or
but you
what?
didn't do it.
Or games that make you dumber? Yeah, could you name a game that makes you dumber?
Okay, steal a brain rot.
Yeah, but that's you
Yeah,
just said
go.
that one earlier.
I don't think I did.
We said a franchise as well. That's a game inside.
I'd argue
of
that game.
Roblox.
You know what? I'll actually make the argument that game doesn't make you dumber.
You
You
look,
make.
you'll have to prove your point.
No,
You'll have to
hold
prove
on.
your
You want to
point,
do this?
kid.
We can do this. Like, steal a brain rot does not make you dumber.
You're gonna have to prove your point,
Facts.
kid.
Yeah. So have you played Steal a Brain Rot? You know how it goes.
Well, you steal the brain rots, don't you? I haven't played myself, but
Well, okay. Yeah, you
can't make an argument if you don't know about it.
see like a line, like a conga line, stuff. You buy it, and then it goes in your base and it generates you money, and you have to protect that from other people trying to take it from you.
has anyone here
It's-
actually
it's
even
gonna
made a
teach-
game?
It teaches people how to. It teaches them how to come up
Earlier.
with strategy. It's a strategy game, bro. You gotta like think about how you're gonna
Yeah, he's got a point.
take it from
He's
someone
actually
else.
got a
How you're
point.
gonna from their base.
People
so
who
you
make
can take
games should be
stuff from
contributing
them.
to society.
It teaches
Maybe
you how to
read a book
generate
on
money.
astrophysics or something.
Just because it has.
Yeah, well, bro, alright.
Dude, you're
that's
telling me it
what-
makes you
I've got
dumber,
an
and I'm
argument,
telling
I've
you
got an
how
argument for
it
it.
makes you smarter because it teaches
Yeah,
you
I've got
how
an
to strategize. to
That's a
try and
non
steal from
sequitur.
other people. Is that a non sequitur? Do you think teaching strategy makes people dumber?
Yes.
Okay, prove it.
Well, if it's coming from a
Teaching
game like
strategy makes
Steal
people
or
dumber,
Brain
such-
Rot, you just have to look at the name.
But you haven't
But that's
actually
not
played the
really
game to
gonna
know
be the name.
what it's even about. You're just going off of the actual name of the
Bullshit.
game.
You're saying it's from Steal.
Stealing is bad, and stealing is a crime, and therefore Steal a Brain Rot is
The
bad.
brain
I
There you
think
go.
I agree with you
strategy
that
is
video
definitely-
games make you dumber.
Thank you. Finally, someone
I
agrees.
think I was gonna say I think video games make you dumb if you are too invested and spending too much time into it. Like if you were just on your
Finally, someone
No, I
agrees.
still disagree.
screen for like 12 doesn't matter if you're dumb, you're stupid because you're just sitting inside all day, not actually learning anything.
That's what I'm saying.
Like if, I
Finally.
think there are games that are like that are good for you. Like I think
Honestly,
there's
games should be
that
illegal.
teach you valuable life lessons.
Alright. Hello?
I
Games should be
think it's
illegal.
over. I just think you're plateauing
I
yourself.
think-
Games should be illegal.
Who said
I think-
the
I think-
investment type of like if you're invested into a game that makes you stupid?
I just said that like I know I said
Yeah.
that I never said that it was investing. I said it was putting too
Oh.
much effort and time into a video game rather than like
spending more time outside of the game.
Wait, Pre. Maybe
get
ask
your
yourself
point.
what's your goals as well.
But
with the
I
game.
think
Is your whole goal
I would
to
argue
make
that's just
money?
I was trying to parry. I was trying to parry him.
Hold on.
Real world stuff.
I don't think
So,
you're making yourself
has anyone
dumber.
played
I
Kerbal
just think
Space
you're not
Program-
allowing
Program?
yourself to be smarter.
No one.
It's not that hard to understand. You're just plateauing yourself. You're not getting dumber.
I agree on that. Yeah.
I don't
There's
know.
nothing you're
I
you're not
think-
losing anything by playing a game consistently.
Yeah, actually, it's
Like you can
keeping
just say
your
like you're
brain
losing
active.
like you're losing like you're still like
think it
you're still
depends on
learning
what you
strategy.
mean
You're
by
still learning
loss.
I mean,
position. You're still learning like not like of anything too bad.
look, games used to be super popular back in my private and high school
Especially if you're getting
days,
better and
but these days I haven't played a
And
single
plateauing
game
isn't
at
dumb.
all.
You're not losing.
So
Well,
how can you
So
say
how are
that
you
makes
gonna make that claim
There's-
then?
Well, there's a game literally out there. Has anyone played Kerbal Space Program? Anyone played
I
that?
have.
The space game?
Played
You're
Kerbal
kidding
You
me.
Space
played that?
Program, yeah.
I've looked
You
into it.
can't call that a dumb game. That's literally
Of course it is. Have you seen the
real
characters?
world physics with mechanics. How?
You just
Yeah,
said
but
you
how-
haven't
how
played
does
games
it
in
look
like
dumb?
8
It
years.
looks
How are you
dumb.
gonna say that?
Wait. You're
The
judging
gameplay
it.
isn't. If you have you. See what I mean? This guy's argument is he's judging it on. It's based on what its name and what it looks like.
Is anyone going to disagree with
You
me
can't-
on the fact that the characters in Kerbal Space Program do not look smart?
Just 'cause
Yeah,
some
but
of
is
the
that
games are
smart?
not smart.
That's another non sequitur. That's
Yeah,
not
you
gonna
I'm
prove
s-
anything.
you keep using the word non sequitur, but that's literally all you're doing, kid.
Yeah, but it doesn't prove it. Nothing you said just there did like anything
How are
to
you
like
saying you're 180
do anything
kilos
to his- you did
using
nothing
the
to his
word
point.
kid? Like, what? I'm saying someone's a kid.
He's just saying
Look,
that to
I
say
was
it.
reading about
not-
Kerbal Space Program in my astrophysics book, and while it said that it presents a impressive amount of realism,
Which-
it's actually very
can I ask which
inaccurate.
book? What's the book
Bro,
called?
if it,
I-
if it, if
I
it-
asked
if
him
it-
the
by the way,
exact
so
question
if
earlier,
it is in
and he
an
couldn't answer that
astrophysics
question for
book,
3
Yeah,
minutes.
so yeah, what astrophysics book were you reading?
No,
The
but
Kerbal
no,
Space
what?
Program.
One second.
He's just trying to get his own point. He's just saying a game is in an astrophysics book. That is point blank a game is smart.
Also, if you're actually so
Oh,
high, why-
this actually brings up a really good question I have for the host.
Yeah, I'm asking. I'm ready.
So what if I love, for example, I love reading. I'm a big reading guy. If I read a book that doesn't have any explicit like, what would I say? Any explicit like educational properties. Like it's just
Yeah.
a book I'm reading explicitly for fun. Like, is that making me dumb by not
Yes.
actively searching
But
to be more intelligent?
reading makes you smarter, so by virtue, even though its content is not there, it does make you smarter.
What about reading makes you smarter? What part of it makes you
Well, the letters, for example.
smarter? Okay. Yeah, I wanna understand. So you're saying, what you're saying is, what you see as intelligence is when you are doing an activity.
Reading
that
engages the
increases
imagination,
neural
and
strength.
generally writing requires you to be
Okay.
smart. You know, spelling.
Okay, then what? Okay, you can literally say imagination. You can say Minecraft, bro.
Minecraft,
Yeah, I like
it
that.
has very simple visuals.
Minecraft.
Cubes.
Yeah, okay, bro, could you hop on Minecraft right now and do what the redstone? And do a whole thing of redstone, make TVs in redstone, which
So was someone asking me what
I
book
think that
I'm
it's a very
reading on
intelligent
astrophysics? I'm reading the Encyclopedia of Astrophysics History.
How does this correlate to Minecraft?
I'm just trying to gauge, like, I want you, before we even debate this, because this feels a little circular, what is intelligence to you? What does intelligence mean to you?
First intelligent question I've been asked all night.
Said that last time.
Yeah, I asked that literally when I joined as well, so
You
I
said
don't know
that
what
last
you're
time
saying.
when I said simulators. You said simulators make you simulators aren't a thing, even though they're games as well.
Well,
what is
are you going to let
intelligence?
me
What is
answer, or you're just going to talk over me?
Oh, you can go. Go ahead.
So I think intelligence is what comes from the brain, really.
Oh my
The thoughts
God.
you think.
Can you expand on that, please? That's
Oh,
very
okay,
vague.
So, for example, the thoughts you think, the numbers you compute. So the brain, you know, they say the brain is a computer. So if I say like,
Okay,
yeah,
let's say
7
this.
times 4, that's 28. 2 times 7, 14.
If I let's just say I read a book. If
7 times
if
4
I
is 28.
Okay, that's crazy, first of all. But if let's just say if I read a book and I finish the book and I come to some like profound sense of who I am and the universe, and I'm like, oh my god, I want to be a better person. I see things differently now. Like I have a profound ability. Like, would you say that that is an intelligent thing to do?
I don't think you should get life lessons from a book.
What?
Are you the one
Seriously?
reading astrophysicists related stuff, and you're saying it broadens your intelligence, yet you're
So wait. So if you watch,
right.
let's just say you watch the movie, I don't know. I'm trying to think of like like what if I read Nietzsche? Like I read philosophy. I really enjoy philosophical books. Like if I read Nietzsche, if I read Rene Descartes, like if I take lessons out of that, I shouldn't be taking. Any
I think that's an appeal to author fallacy.
What? No. Okay, you're saying you're saying it's an appeal to author fallacy because I'm saying that because it's written by this intelligent guy, it must be a good thing. is what you're saying.
Exactly. Yes. Thank you for restating my argument.
No, I'm just trying to understand if I understand what you're saying. So, what? Okay. I'm just trying to be like. So you're saying that reading itself is intelligent, but it's not intelligent to actually learn anything from a book.
Correct. Finally, someone understands what I'm trying to get across.
Okay. So it's not. So you're saying, wait, hold on. But you're saying being imaginative. You're saying being creative is an intelligent thing to do, but is it not creative to interpret themes and to interpret a story from something you've read and interpreted?
I think the book tells you everything you have to know.
But you're saying, like you're saying, right, if you read a book, so if you gave an 8-year-old that book you're talking about.
Listen, kid. Can I ask you a question?
Me?
Go ahead.
Over people.
Do any of you have pets?
Yep.
I have pets. Yes.
Yeah. No, I don't know. No.
Any dogs?
Yeah,
Nope.
I have 2 dogs.
Oh, bro, here comes the dog fear again.
I have 2 dogs.
With a basketball.
Well,
What's
if you
your
let me
theory?
finish.
I understand what you're saying. I understand what. No, I completely understand what you're saying. Like the brain, still a brain rot. But I don't think you understand that games teaches you pattern. It teaches your brain like how to remember things properly, faster than what a school teacher would, because you're enjoying the game more than a bit of math would. You know what I mean?
You
So
couldn't use a video game to teach a dog basketball. You need a person for that.
Well, you can't use a video game to teach a dog anything because it doesn't have the mental willpower to understand things like
It
that.
hasn't got the
Like
it hasn't got the hands to use a controller, bro. It's got paws.
This feels like a very weird point. You were calling me out for using an author fallacy. This feels like what's it called? There's a term for this. I need to find it real quick.
Let's talk
I learned
about
this in a
Airbud.
book I read because that's intelligent.
Has anyone here seen Airbud?
I have seen Airbud, yes.
Is it not true that in that movie, the dogs play basketball?
It is true that the dogs in the movie with made-up VFX dogs do play basketball.
But what's that got to do with game?
Okay, I feel like I was convinced that this guy was actually like being for real, but once he brought up these last few points, I think he genuinely is a troll.
I'm literally, I swear to God, I'm trying to make a point here, but no one's listening, so I have to bring up more simple examples.
What I'll say again is, how
It's just so hard. No one's listening to me in my chud arguments. Oh, my life. Oh.
Wait, hold on. Like, let me bring my point I said earlier about the simulators, flight simulator. You said you can still be dumb on places flight.
Ooh, I like Flight Simulator. That's a good point.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
The pilots have to learn that. The pilots have to do that to learn flight, mate. It's training, regardless.
Yeah, you guys are completely misunderstanding that.
No, but that's the point. That's a game.
Then explain your point. Explain your point.
Well, I've been trying to this entire debate.
You're bringing up.
Go for it. The floor is yours.
Yeah, look, you guys just haven't been contending with the logic of my argument.
Explain your argument. Let's hear it.
So, have you watched Airbud? Yes or no?
No. Get back. Okay, yeah, this guy is
We're
trolling.
talking about games. We're talking about games.
I'm-
Go ahead.
All right,
Look,
I'm,
it's-
I'm gonna head out. This
Are
isn't
you
worth
familiar with a
anyone's
parable?
time,
A parable.
man. I'm gonna leave.
Why are you
I'm familiar
leaving?
with a
You're running away
parable,
from the
yeah.
argument?
I'm running away because there's no point in having this conversation because it's very clear that you have no intention of
No,
actually
quick
like.
question. Oh, wait, before you go, bro.
Yes.
Before you go, I want to ask the host.
Yes.
What games have you played? Host.
What games?
Have you played? What recent have you played? Yeah. Because I heard you playing a game literally earlier. You said you're doing a parry run, right?
Well, I'm playing Dark
We
Souls
playing
3.
Elden Ring? Dark Souls, okay. So does Dark Souls make you more intelligent?
Well, it's only I'm
Would you
practicing
say?
my parries because I'm trying to do the parry only run.
So, but you're saying games do not make you smart. So, are you trying to become not smart? Or just asking? Like, if you're playing Dark Souls,
Well,
right?
I need
a
to
game where you
keep.
spend hours on, and it takes hours and hours to keep going. And you're doing a parry only run, right?
That would
So
be
that means you're
correct.
spending hours upon hours upon hours on that game, right?
Well, meanwhile, I'm listening to my
Especially Dark
astrophysics
Souls 3.
podcast. So
Here's something important about that. If you're playing Dark Souls 3 like that for hours and hours and hours, you're
Yeah.
like having a lot of motor control. You're learning a lot of like really quick decision making and a lot of.
I think if
fast
there was a
reaction.
game
That's-
actually
Parry it.
about proper astrophysics, I'd probably play that instead.
Okay, then play Kerbal Space Program then.
I read about that game. and
Here's
it's
a
not
point I
accurate
want to
enough.
make. I want to give an example in my own life right now. For example, a game I've been playing a lot right now is The Binding of Isaac. I think
Oh, I've heard that game.
The Binding of Isaac has.
That's
a-
not even a 3D game.
What does that have to do with anything?
You don't
What,
even have
you
to
keep
use.
basing it on if it looks good or not. That doesn't make any sense.
What does that have to do with intelligence? If anything, if the game is less like real and less obvious what it's supposed to be, it leaves more
It's
room
like a
for you
cartoon.
to interpret and for you to use your imagination.
Yeah, exactly that. Especially if
It's
you're
like a
playing,
cartoon, it's
Youthful
not even
Joy.
Your point
realistic.
exactly. Your point exactly was you want more imagination and more creativity.
But it's like a
And if
cartoon. It's not
game
even
is more-
realistic.
That's what I'm saying, though. Like it creates creativity. It gives you an opportunity to learn more and to like
You fill in
interpret
the
things
gaps
how you
with
want.
your
and
brain.
Nothing
fill in the
creative about
gaps with your brain.
cartoons.
Okay, yeah,
Huh?
this guy's trolling. This guy's trolling. All right, I'm leaving
You're
now.
one-
See you.
Bro, you're
I
playing
don't
Dark Souls
understand.
3, Parry only run. Talk about games that make you smart. It doesn't make any sense.
If they had the budget, they would have made it 3D. That's all I'm saying.
What's your favorite Dark Souls one, bro?
Favorite Dark Souls?
Yeah.
Dark Souls 1.
Fair enough.
Of course.
You like Elden Ring, bro?
It's not my favorite, but it's pretty good.
That's a fan of games to me, man.
Just the Dark Souls games.
The most rage-based games out there, bro. Run back, swing the sword, beat the boss.
I mean, imagine how bad Dark Souls would be if it was 2D.
You're like still a brain rot.
I never played Steel Brain Rot in my life, kid.
Well, you're playing locally Russian games, Elden Ring, Dark Souls, spending hours and hours against that one boss. That's loads.
But I'm actually good at Elden Ring. I can do it parry only.
You've seen that you're playing a lot of games a lot of time.
I try to avoid
Especially
playing
Elden Ring.
games.
I've played Elden Ring. I haven't played Dark Souls games. I played Elden Ring, but it doesn't mean it's that much enough to carry over. You spend a lot of time in the game, so you're doing it for a dopamine hit, dopamine rush. Literally, every single game you play, so Dark Souls, that franchise is a dopamine rush game.
Well, guys, I say thank you all for this wonderful debate. I feel like we made a lot of progress. That it's been good. I think we've We've had a lot of interesting talks, a lot of valid
You're
points. I
just a
think we,
kid at heart, man. That's why you keep calling me kid. Just a kid at heart.
I think we
You just love dopamine,
advanced.
bro. Let's hop on to the brain rock. Come on, me and you.
Listen, kid. I'm not
Dopamine.
gonna engage.
Engage in what? Dopamine?
I'm just
Come
gonna.
on, bro. You love it.
I'm.
You're gonna sit in your chair, bro, and play Dark Souls parry run.
I'm sorry, kid. Anyway, I'm gonna leave. I feel like I've made my point. I made my point loud and clear.
Oh, bro, see you in a bit, man.
But do follow me on Twitch at Goidelify.
So you're on Twitch, bro, playing games. You are the king of rage, mate. What
Here we
the
go.
hell? This
Follow
guy.
me on Twitch, Goidelify. We do all kinds of Roblox debates on here. Play Dark Souls, Harry only runs.
Oh, bro, you're a rage, mate.
But do join. I'll see you on the next stream. Make sure to follow and subscribe. I got 1 million followers and it's 1,000 viewers. I'll see you in the chat. Like and follow. What a stream. What a stream. Yeah, that was good. I feel like we did pretty good. We did pretty good. I wish I would have killed Bort, but yeah, I was getting some pretty nasty FPS drops when I was playing, and I was just not locked in enough. Honestly, pretty good stream if I close my eyes on half of the stream. Being gaming live with samurai. I was locked in. I'm the parry god, of course. I'm the parry god. When I bring up Airbud, man, I struggle. I struggle a lot. I need to lock in and focus when I bring up Airbud. It's tough. Every word counts. Where's Run of Dark Souls 3 so far? Yeah, probably. Is it harder to play Dark Souls or not laugh? Well, it depends on what argument I bring up. The Airbuds, it's always tricky, man. It's always tricky. Astrophysics. Yeah, astrophysics might help me in Dark Souls 3, honestly. I need to read up more on that. I should have like an actual dossier. Like a document that I can bring through and work off of. Yeah, doc of ideas for debate titles. Also, I think it would be interesting as just a concept. Because sometimes if I'm just feeling lazy and I want to have like low effort stuff, if anyone finds like a video they think might be interesting, not to do like a react stream, but yes, do a react stream. I wouldn't mind watching some video because I like yapping. But if someone finds like, oh yeah, this is a video that Goidel would like to watch, some interesting video. What kind of video? Anything, literally anything. Right now, watch the Penguin Heist sub 12 record. Yeah, let's watch it before we end the stream. Is there like a memory leak? What's taking up so much? Is it this one? Like something is lagging the Is it the webcam motion capture? I don't know, man. It's like lagging the entire computer. I thought it was Dark Souls. Maybe I just need to restart the computer or something. Only speedrun.com. Speedrun. Speedrun penguinized. The sub 12. On which one? Yeah, my viewer shot up by 3 after you plugged it. Yeah. I wonder if there's anyone actually from there who shows up. They're dropping like flies. Last time we got 2 followers. This time 0. Is it the research station? Is it here? Old. But that's 19 seconds, dude. Yeah. What was the argument we were having? That was the AI and God, right? You're an easy, gotta go hardcore. Oh. Oh wow. I feel like you could probably make this shorter. It's the TP through wall thing. I mean, it's clean. It's clutch, man. It's clutch. When was this? 4 years ago. Shit, man. Has there been like any recent run? Yeah, it's 1 year ago, Patricio. Stop saying I keep saying shit, man. Yeah. Anyway, thank you all for tuning in. Good stream. Good stream. But I will be back. Maybe not tomorrow because I have been doing the weekend streams, but we'll see. I need to like lock in a bit more. Yeah, I'll try to post some updates and screenshots and stuff. I'm just trying to figure out how to use this texture painting tool. I could just show you. Well, it's lagging so much. I don't know what the heck to do, man. Like, oh. Substance Painter? No, I want to do it all in Blender. I don't want to have a separate software. I just cannot be bothered. And I'm just doing like color painting, just albedo. So it's not really the same. But basically you can see here, this is hand painted, but what's interesting is that it's all separate layers like in Photoshop. So you have like the actual cap, which is a separate layer from the gills and the stem. And then there's like noise layers applied to that. That just makes it procedurally have some texture. So I can also make here, I have these gills if I want to make like the flared out gills. I can make this stronger, you see here. And that's just procedural. So I can like go in here and I want to have like tighter ones and I can just up the scale, you know? So I can change all these parameters to change how it should render. I can have like some more wonkiness on the lines. And is it free? Yeah, it's free. No, just in Blender. Just in Blender. But this is basically gonna, like, I can have like a stock mushroom kind of setting, and it should allow me to create some nice variations. But I just want, you know, I want to be able to make mushrooms quite quickly and not have to, because I just do not like texture work in general. And this is more aligned to how I would do it in Unity, where I can think of it as like sort of separate. Because the big issue, right? The big issue is that the mushroom is made up of these faces, right? So if you imagine that the orange marked parts, it used to be, they were just what was called red. And then everything below here was white, and then the stem. So like you look at another mushroom. I can see here, open like, see this one. You can see this is how they look. This is how they look. And these lines become sharp, which makes you see the polygons. And that becomes an issue. You shouldn't be able to look at a mushroom and just count the polygons. So the moment you paint over, when you can paint with textures and make it smooth, even though it's low poly, it appears to the eye because the texture is blending across the polys. Then it looks like, oh, that's actually quite smooth. That's generally not an issue for something like a table or whatever, but for something more organic like a mushroom, you don't want to look at it and see like, oh shit, you know, it had just a sharp edge there. So that's why I wanted to do it in a way like, because the Bolito, you know, these are quite similar, right? The Bolitos, the red one is similar to the Magico, which is like that one but blue. And so using the layers, right, I can just go into the cap layer and I can change the hue, right? I can just change the hue. I can change the saturation. And now we have a green Bolito. But then I want a different one, so I can change it to a purple Bolito. And it's just changing the cap. The rest stays the same. But maybe I want for the purple Bolito, the gills to be a bit more yellowish. So I go into there and I up the saturation. Wow. And now we have more yellowish gills. And then I can change the stem to be another hue as well, you know? And that's the benefit of working with these layers, is I can just do that without having to like open up GIMP and do all these weird stuff with like magic selection tools and circle select and what have you. I just do it straight in Blender, and it's all saved in Blender in one project. No hassle. So if I have this for every mushroom, I'm like, I don't quite like the color of this mushroom. I just go and I tweak that specific layer, and then I save it to a texture again. Because literally, you know, you bake, because these all layers are all separate images, and they're stored as separate files, and then I bake it. In this case, I've baked this Magico into the blue one, and then I just save the image. And it outputs as a single image, right? Like this. And I can like, yeah, mask the noise to the different layers and stuff. So definitely a worthwhile time investment. And it's free, so. Whereas Substance Painter costs money, and Substance Painter is probably better if you want like more high detail specific how do you say, procedural textures. In Blender, I mean, you have not that many different kinds of textures to work with. There just aren't that many. Like the stock procedural generation ones. I'm sure there's plugins for it, but it's not that many. But like this is a plain noise with some distortion, which gives us this nice wavy organic texture, and this is also a similar noise. Yeah, but that's the thing. I don't want to use like you're talking about like using brushes. You can make custom procedure because I want to have like I don't want to paint. That's the thing. I want to just have it be procedural. I like sliding around parameters. And that's with the gills, for example, like making tight or wide gills just from like procedural bands is way nicer to me than having to paint. And that's the big reason also I use this, because I can't be bothered to paint the gills in. It's two reasons. One is I want to have the cap layering over, going across the polygons, across the edges. And the second one is I want to have procedural gills. Yeah, but that's the thing. I just have it like procedural just all the way through, and sort of just mostly have color. And that's because that's true for like most mushrooms. They're quite like simple and adhere to these sort of, yeah, more organic patterns. And I don't want like standout details. So I think, yeah, mostly procedural is gonna do me quite well. Were it the case that I was making like a building or something, a one-off building, then yeah, I'd want to get in there and paint and do extra details. But anyway, thank you all for tuning in. It's been good. It's been fun. I'll see you some other day.